it does feel like, I often, make this comment that attention, directing your attention isn't just so much about the effort of the person directing it. There is a certain amount of responsibility for what I call attentional grab. It's easier for your attention to be grabbed onto something that's more interesting, right? So we live in generation iPhone, generation Xbox, PlayStation 5. It's noisy and it's loud and it's interactive and it's VR headsets, right? Versus a teacher standing at the front giving it some chalk and talk. Like you're not on a level playing field. Like this generation, like just have a higher threshold of, come on, sir, show me what you've got. Like I get that. And so how do you then do that piece of work where you help the setting understand that it's a shared responsibility? Attentional control is a responsibility of the attentional grab as well as the attentional direct. And actually, if you can come at it from, I think Archie, confession time, I think probably I'm a sort of, family therapist at heart, really, because I nearly always believe it's a both and position, right? I kind of go to that routinely in every dilemma I face. The solution to this is going to be both what we can do with the child and what we can do with the setting. And we're going to be most successful if we can get both of those working in the same direction. And it's really important to take that shared responsibility because it takes the blame, the onus, the pressure, the stress off something linear. You've got to do that, or they've got to do that, or he's got to do that, or she's got to change in that way. Actually, people can really get on board when you talk about collaborating, when you talk about shared responsibility, when you talk about working together, because you immediately get people out of that feeling under pressure or feeling blamed. And so when I come into a school, my approach is very much like, okay, I'm here to help. What can we all do? I can't. I remember so clearly, and you will know this as well, sitting around so many meetings in CAMS, maybe, 6, 8 professionals around a table, right? And I'll just do a quick maths. Maths is terrible, but I'll do a quick, like how much money is sat around the table for a 1-hour meeting with all these professionals, right? Really experienced senior people talking about a child, 11-year-old child, right? And what the 11-year-old child needs to do differently. And I would be sitting there thinking, they are the least powerful person in this system. Like they have got the least resource to be able to change. Like surely we as the adults can give this a go first. And so it's about coming into the system going, okay, what can we do with the child, for the child, but about the child? Like how can we work together to change this? And that would definitely be, and that's the approach in the school that I work in, but that's absolutely my approach when I go in to consult to other schools.
It sounds like a social care approach with a team around the child.
Yeah.
Sort of, it's got that element, that feel to it.
Yeah.
If you had a magic wand or the power to change the education system, particularly for neurodiverse